Good afternoon. How's everybody on YouTube doing? Dave here, coming up with an exclusive. Exclusive. It's no big deal, but I just got ripped off by GoPro. The GoPro Corporation just ripped me off, and there's nothing I can do about it other than the fact that maybe I got to file a lawsuit against GoPro because of the scam that they're committing right now. I'll bring you more details after this intro. Good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody on YouTube doing? I'm back after the introduction. I'm going to tell you a little story, a true story, about someone that just got ripped off, which is me. I just got ripped off. 3 weeks ago, I just so happened, I had bought, and I made a movie, I made a video on it already before. This is more or less of an update already, just an update. I made a video of it already, my treatment with customer service at GoPro. So if you haven't seen the other video, I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown so we don't make this video a lot longer than what it is. I bought a GoPro Hero 8 back in April the 1st of 2020. And I never put it through water. I was setting it up. I ordered the media mod, the media light. I was just waiting for the media screen to ever come out, which I think will never come out. It was all a scam. It was just GoPro's way to get you to buy the camera and allow you to wait all these months, and you were never going to get a forward screen that was going to be used for blogging. Pretty much I was going to use the camera just for blogging only. But you know what? That screen, based on the forums and what I heard, that screen was never going to arrive. It doesn't really exist. Certain things got in the way, and it wasn't the coronavirus. Something else got in the way that they decided to not make the forward screen after all. So, 3 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks ago, I'm going to say 3.5 weeks ago, I was at the Gold Jam. I decided to put the GoPro underwater. You know, it's waterproof. It's supposed to be waterproof, what, 30 feet or so? It got soaked. Water went into the door. There are safety measures on the GoPro Hero 8, just like the GoPro Max. You have to close the door and allow it to click in order for you to successfully seal that camera for it to be waterproof. Well, you know, I did that. You know, I would not be careless in allowing for the camera to get wet. Why would I want to allow the camera to get wet? It's my camera. You know, I paid for it. I don't owe it. Yes, I have an insurance for it. I'm a GoPro Plus member. I've been a GoPro Plus member for the past, I'm gonna say 3 years already. You know, I've never needed the insurance. I figured, look, as long as I take care of my cameras, I'm never gonna need the insurance. Well, I needed the insurance now. And well, what happened is that to not make the story so long, because it's under a previous movie, previous video that I had posted on YouTube already. I sent it in. I had the RMA number, the tracking with UPS and so forth. I sent it in. It took a whole week from where I live in South Texas all the way to some place in California where some place around the area of the time of Thursday or Friday of that week, UPS notifies me to tell me that there was a severe thunderstorm and they had to stop the delivery of the GoPro product that was going to its original location. So I figured, okay, I guess they're gonna take long. But then I looked at the Weather Channel and there's no severe storm. They were lying. UPS lies. But it's no big deal. UPS lies all the time. They want to trick the customer. They think the customer is stupid or something. But anyways, okay, no big deal. The weekend went by. It showed that it was delivered on Monday, and some girl named Rosie signed for it. Okay, perfect. So it was explained to me already that the moment they arrive, it arrives. It only takes a few hours of processing. So I called them on a Tuesday of last week. Hey, what's the status on my camera? You all said that it would only take a few hours. I've allowed a whole day to go by, thinking maybe you all are busy, that I'm not the only camera that you have to all deal with. Well, it says that due to COVID-19, they always got to make up some excuse and blame it on something else. Due to COVID-19, to process your camera is going to take 3 or 4 days. They're like, it's already a Tuesday, so it'll probably be ready by Friday. Okay, you know what? Fine, no big deal. I don't need the camera right now. I'm going to wait another week. Well, I don't get any emails. I don't get nothing from GoPro. Nothing to assure me that there's anything going on. I called on Monday, which was yesterday. Today is the Tuesday, August the 18th of 2020. Mind you, I sent this since August the 2nd. So today's the 18th. And this is for a GoPro Plus member. Can you imagine if I was an ordinary GoPro customer? Oh my God. Anyway, where was I? Okay. I called on Monday, which is yesterday. I spoke with a gentleman there. I don't remember his name. He sounded like a white dude. He said, well, UPS hasn't come by, but we need to process the UPS tracking number on it. He said, well, wait a minute. I've always known that you all have your own tracking system, which means that you all deliver so many packages per day that you all have your own UPS office in there, pretty much. You all assign a certain tracking number. You don't have somebody take it to a UPS office and have them deliver it. No. You have all these packages ready so that UPS comes by and picks up all your packages ready to be delivered. He said, yes, you're right. So he said, look, if you don't have your tracking number by today, check with me by tomorrow. He said, okay, no big deal. Which is today. Today. I'm checking the status of my GoPro Hero 8 to see. I checked through the email at exactly 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is Texas. I figured, you know what? I better call. Because he said, if I don't get an email from them, to call them back. Okay, so I'm calling them back. Now, mind you, everything is being tape recorded. Everything is being tape recorded. So whatever the other operator said stands as a true fact that they're working their butts off to making sure that that we get our products on time. So I talked to a guy named John today. He sounded like an Asian guy now. He didn't sound white. Anyways, I asked him, sir, I'm checking on the status because the other operator said that if I didn't get a tracking number from UPS yesterday, I should be able to get it today. And if I didn't get it today, for me to call today. Well, it's 4:30 already. What's going on with the status on my GoPro? Well, so-and-so, your name is so-and-so. They checked out my records fine. Normal procedure. Okay. We regret to inform you that this product is on back order. It's like, hey, wait a minute. The guy yesterday says that he was preparing my tracking number, which means that there's no way the camera can be on back order. He had a camera in stock and was preparing it to deliver it to me. He was getting ready to email me that stuff, and if it wasn't emailed by today, that by yesterday it would be emailed by today. So now you're telling me that it's on back order? Means that you have nothing in existence? He said, yes, we have nothing in existence, and we don't know when we'll have it. Am I dealing with a GoPro dealership, or am I dealing with GoPro, the company? You're dealing with a company. You're dealing with GoPro Worldwide Service. You see, Worldwide Service means that you have to have something in stock. Means that you are the heart of GoPro. You are not a dealership. You're not Best Buy. You're not anybody that represents GoPro. You are not a dealership. You are the heart of GoPro, and you're telling me that it's on back order? After the other operator had told me that he was preparing my tracking number. So which one is it? Is it my tracking number, or is it that it's on back order? Because if it's on back order, your operator yesterday lied to me. He said, well, he didn't lie to you. Yes, he did. And since you all have this conversation being tape recorded, let's go back to his tape recording. Let's listen to his tape recording so you can verify. He did not want to. He knew I was right. He refused to admit that the other operator had lied to me, and just led me on just so that he can pretty much hang up and know that he pretty much just passed the buck. He passed the buck. That's all he did. So now that I know that I'm being shafted, I'm being scammed, I had told him very, very, very bluntly and very forward, but very courteous, you have almost 3 years of me being a GoPro Plus member. I want you to return my money back. I want you to return my $122 that I paid you ahead of time, because you all had said that you all had that thing in stock. You were preparing my UPS tracking number, which made me believe that you have the camera in stock. Now you're saying that it's on back order. So who am I going to believe now? Who in your company can deal with honest people? Because it seems like you people are dishonest, so you want to deal with dishonest people. I want to talk to a supervisor. I want to speak with another person higher than your authority, because I'm getting scammed here. I need for you to return my money, my $122, return my damaged GoPro back, so I could have at least the decency of burying it in my backyard and give it a proper burial, because that camera's no good. And as a matter of fact, I think you even sold me a camera that was never waterproof, because that was the first time I ever put that camera through water. You can look at all my videos, and none of my videos include a GoPro Hero 8 going underwater. This is the first time I ever put the camera into the water, and it was soaked in water. That camera was not waterproof. So please give me back my used camera so I could prepare a proper burial. That way I can guarantee that I will never ever buy any more GoPro products ever again. And I will give you a negative. I will never recommend to anyone to buy a GoPro product. And this is going to learn as an experience for me to not ever get scammed again, is never deal with GoPro ever again. And make sure that other people that you know of don't buy GoPro products, because you people are scamming people. You're scammers. 3 years, almost 3 years of paying monthly services for an insurance on a camera that doesn't exist. Oh, it's on back order. You know what that means, back order? It means that I can't bother you But you might have the camera there in the warehouse right now, but because you want to be an asshole about it, you will not send it until your balls say so. Until, you know what, my balls says that I'm going to send the camera 2 years from now. So I got to wait 2 years, while in the meantime, you're taking my insurance money every month, and I got to stand there like an idiot, like, oh, I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot. I got to stand there like an idiot and put up with the fact that you want me to believe that it's on back order, when the other operator was preparing my UPS tracking number. So you are scamming me, and you don't want to admit it. That's fine. I don't really care. I want my money returned, and I want the damaged camera returned back to me, and I'm gonna want you to pay me back for every single month that I paid you for the insurance. And if you fail to do so, then I'm gonna take legal action. I'm gonna take you to court, and believe me, I will win, because what you all are doing is scamming people. And a lot of people will say, look, I don't have time for court and this and that. I have time for court. I'm going to take you to court, GoPro. I'm going to take you to court. If you don't return my money, you don't return my money for the deduction on that camera and return my used camera, I'm taking you to court. And I'm going to not only going to make so much publicity on this to burn you, and hopefully you still have a little bit of reputation left where people might be able to get suckered into buying one of your cameras. So, be careful, people out there. Do not buy a GoPro Plus, or don't buy the insurance. I'm not saying the GoPro camera is not bad. It is a good camera. It's got good resolution. I've made some nice movies on this GoPro Max, which is I'm talking to right now. I made some nice movies with GoPro Max. I've done a few good movies with the GoPro Hero 8, as long as it's above water. It never touched water until that time, 2 weeks ago. It's a good camera, but if you're gonna put some insurance on it, they're gonna paint you a picture where it says, "We will treat you like kings. We will treat you like ordinary members that you are. You will be treated with excellent service." They're gonna scam you is what they're gonna do, like what they're doing to me. They're scamming me. So tomorrow I'm gonna call them back, and I told them I'm gonna hang up now because I'm kind of late for work. I want you to think of what I just told you. Review the tape recording if you want. I want my money back. I want my used camera back. And I want you to reimburse me for those 2.5 years that I've been paying you for insurance that was never ever going to work out. Now, if you refuse any of those conditions that I told you, then I'll just take it to court. It's no big deal. No big deal. I can go to court here locally because I bought this at the local Best Buy. I'm not going to sue Best Buy. I'm going to sue you people. Because you from GoPro are the ones that are committing the scam. Because that's what you're doing. It's a scam. You think that we Americans must be drinking from our own urine because you think that we're stupid? We're not stupid. We know what's going on. We know when we're being scammed. But hey, you know what? Let the courts decide. I am going to sue you, GoPro, if you don't return my products. Have a good day.